What does it mean to be the chosen one? In many spiritual traditions, the concept of being chosen carries profound weight and responsibility. It signifies a life marked by divine purpose, unique trials, and the constant shaping of character. Yet the journey of the chosen one is not an easy path. It's filled with hardships, isolation, and painful relationships, particularly within the family. These challenges are not random. They are divinely designed to refine the chosen one, preparing them for their higher calling and enabling them to serve others with compassion, resilience, and unwavering faith. In this video, we will explore how the chosen one's journey is intricately woven with divine purpose, spiritual transformation, and the power of trusting in God's plan. One divine purpose behind painful relationships from the very beginning. The chosen one's path is marked by divine design. One of the most painful yet profound aspects of this journey is the strain in relationships, particularly with family members, and especially with one's mother. These difficulties are not coincidental. Rather, they are part of a divine plan designed to cultivate spiritual strength and resilience. It is easy to view family conflict or emotional wounds as merely negative experiences. But for the chosen one, they serve a much deeper purpose. Why does God allow such pain in relationships? Why must the chosen one endure these emotional struggles? The answer lies in the fact that these challenges are used as tools for growth and transformation. Through their relationship with family, particularly with the mother, the chosen one is taught the value of forgiveness, the necessity of emotional healing, and the deep strength that can be forged in the fire of adversity. Painful relationships are not obstacles to the chosen one's spiritual journey. They are integral to it. They refine the chosen one, preparing them for the unique mission ahead. 2. Chosen and set apart for a mission. The chosen one is called by God, marked by a unique purpose from the very beginning of their life. This purpose requires them to endure trials that others may not understand. These trials are not random or arbitrary, but are carefully designed by God to shape the chosen one into the person they need to become. The chosen one is set apart from the world, destined for a mission that transcends the ordinary and mundane. What exactly is this mission? What does it mean to be chosen? The chosen one's mission is one of spiritual significance. It is a calling that requires endurance, resilience, and a deep connection to God. It may not be understood by others, and the chosen one may often feel isolated or misunderstood. But this is part of the divine process. These experiences of separation and isolation are necessary to build the character and strength that will be required for the mission ahead. 3. Through separation and isolation, the chosen one's journey is marked by periods of separation and isolation. These times of being set apart, whether emotionally or physically, serve as a means of building reliance on God rather than on earth relationships. When the chosen one faces loneliness or separation from their family, it is not a punishment but a spiritual tool. God uses these times to strengthen the chosen one's reliance on divine guidance and to cultivate a deeper faith that is not swayed by the approval of others. Why does God allow such isolation? Why must the chosen one endure these moments of solitude? The answer lies in the process of spiritual refinement. In isolation, the chosen one is forced to confront their innermost fears, doubts, and insecurities. It is in these moments of solitude that they find strength, clarity, and peace that comes from being fully dependent on God. The absence of earthly distractions and attachments allows the chosen one to hear the still, small voice of God, guiding them toward their higher purpose. 4. Examples from Scripture. Joseph, Moses, David, and Jesus, the journey of the chosen one, is not without precedent. Throughout Scripture, we see examples of individuals who were called by God, faced immense trials, and emerged stronger, wiser, and more spiritually mature, such as Joseph, Moses, David, and Jesus. All endured periods of separation, isolation, and betrayal as part of their preparation for their divine missions. Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers, yet this painful experience was the very catalyst that led to his rise as a leader in Egypt. where he would later save his family and countless others. Moses spent 40 years in the wilderness, separated from his people, before being called by God to lead the Israelites out of bondage. David was pursued by King Saul, isolated in the wilderness, yet his time in hiding shaped him into a king after God's own heart. And Jesus, before beginning his ministry, spent 40 days in the desert, enduring temptation and isolation, preparing for the great work ahead. These biblical figures demonstrate that trials, separation, and even betrayal are not signs of abandonment, but necessary steps in the fulfillment of a divine mission. 5. God as the potter. Shaping through pain. God, like a potter shaping clay, uses painful experiences as tools to mold and shape the chosen one. Just as clay must be molded and refined through pressure and fire, the chosen one's spirit must undergo similar processes of refinement. The intense heat of life's challenges, the pressure of emotional struggles, and the shaping of difficult relationships all serve to purify and strengthen the chosen one. God's role as the potter is to use these experiences to shape the chosen one into someone capable of fulfilling their divine calling. Why does God allow such pain? It is because pain is often the catalyst for growth and transformation. The chosen one's heart must be softened, their character forged, and their spirit refined to reflect God's image. Without these trials, the chosen one would not possess the depth of character, wisdom, or strength required for the mission ahead. God's hands are at work, molding the chosen one into a vessel that can carry out the divine purpose with integrity, humility, and love. 6. Trust in God's plan. Embracing the process, the chosen one's journey is not without hardship, but it is important for them to trust in God's plan. Despite the pain, the challenges, and the confusion, the chosen one is called to believe that God is using every experience for good. Each trial, each moment of loneliness, and each painful relationship is part of the preparation for a unique calling. Trusting in this divine plan is crucial for the chosen one to endure the difficulties they face and remain steadfast in their mission. How can the chosen one trust in a plan that is so difficult to understand? The answer lies in faith. The chosen one must believe that God's purpose is greater than the immediate pain they are experiencing. Even when the road ahead seems unclear, trusting in God's wisdom and love provides the chosen one with the strength to keep going. Through faith, the chosen one learns to embrace the process of spiritual refinement, knowing that every experience is preparing them for their ultimate mission. 7. Spiritual refinement. The divine forge. The trials that the chosen one faces are not just random hardships. They are a form of spiritual refinement. These experiences serve as a divine forge, where God refines the chosen one's soul, developing qualities like resilience, perseverance, and unwavering faith. Just as metal must go through intense heat to be purified, so too must the chosen one undergo spiritual trials to develop the strength required to fulfill their calling. What is the purpose of this refinement? It is to create a soul that is capable of enduring the challenges ahead. The chosen one must be spiritually strong, emotionally mature, and deeply connected to God in order to serve others and fulfill their purpose. This process of refinement ensures that the chosen one is not only equipped for the mission ahead, but is also prepared to handle the challenges and responsibilities that come with it. 8. Transformation through pain. The path to spiritual maturity. Every painful experience, every moment of conflict or loneliness, serves as a step in the chosen one's transformation. Through pain, they learn to grow spiritually, developing a deeper understanding of God's love, grace, and purpose. This transformation is not easy, but it is necessary. The chosen one must endure the trials of life to emerge as a spiritually mature individual, capable of fulfilling their divine mission. Why does pain have such a transformative effect? Pain forces the chosen one to confront their weaknesses, face their fears, and rely fully on God. It strips away the distractions of the world and helps the chosen one focus on what truly matters: spiritual growth, divine purpose, and service to others. Through this transformation, the chosen one's character is strengthened, and they become more capable of fulfilling the mission that God has set before them. 9. Learning from Jesus' desert experience, the chosen one's periods of isolation often parallel Jesus' time in the desert, where he was tested, tempted, and refined before beginning his ministry. Jesus' time in the desert was not a sign of abandonment, but a necessary preparation for the immense work that lay ahead. Similarly, the chosen one's moments of isolation and solitude serve to strengthen their faith, sharpen their focus, and deepen their connection with God. What can the chosen one learn from Jesus' desert experience? They can learn that isolation is not a punishment, but a period of preparation. Just as Jesus emerged from the desert, ready to fulfill his divine mission, so too will the chosen one emerge from their times of solitude, prepared to serve others and fulfill their unique calling. The desert is not a place of despair, but a place of spiritual growth, where the chosen one can find clarity, strength, and purpose. 10. Forgiveness as a path to freedom. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools for the chosen one, particularly when it comes to forgiving family members. Especially the mother, forgiveness becomes a key to emotional and spiritual liberation. Holding on to resentment and bitterness only hinders the chosen one's growth. Forgiving those who have caused pain, whether consciously or unconsciously, allows the chosen one to release negative emotions and embrace a deeper sense of peace and freedom. Why is forgiveness so important? Because it opens the door to emotional healing. Forgiveness allows the chosen one to release the burdens of the past, enabling them to move forward with a heart full of compassion and love. It is through forgiveness that the chosen one finds true freedom. Freedom from the pain of the past, and freedom to embrace their divine mission with a renewed heart. 11. Emotional healing and heart renewal. God promises to heal the chosen one's heart, replacing pain and bitterness with compassion, resilience, and a heart open to serve others. This process of emotional healing is essential for the chosen one to fulfill their purpose. Without healing, the chosen one's heart remains weighed down by past wounds, making it difficult to move forward and serve others with the love and compassion required by their mission. Healing is not an overnight process. It takes time, patience, and trust in God's timing. But through emotional healing, the chosen one's heart is renewed, allowing them to love others with a pure, untainted heart. This renewal is essential for the chosen one to fulfill their divine calling, as it enables them to serve others with empathy, understanding, and love. 12. Transformation of pain into purpose. The chosen one's journey of overcoming family challenges and emotional wounds becomes a powerful source of hope and inspiration for others. As they transform their pain into purpose, they become a living testament to the power of faith, forgiveness, and resilience. Their story serves as a beacon of hope for those facing similar struggles, showing that even the most painful experiences can be transformed into something beautiful and meaningful. How does the chosen one's pain become purpose? Through their own journey of healing, growth, and transformation, they are able to help others navigate their own struggles. By sharing their story, the chosen one provides a source of guidance, strength, and hope for those who are suffering. Their pain becomes a source of inspiration, demonstrating that no matter how difficult the journey may be, there is always the potential for transformation and growth. Conclusion. Embracing the divine calling